Hey, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you so much for your generosity, your likes, your comments, and all of your subscriptions. Now, I'm pulling several different decks today, just the ones that Spirit told me to pull. So, let's go, Sagittarius. Things Sagittarius needs to know right now, Spirit. Well, you're picking up some vibes from somebody. You are picking up some kind of vibes. Now, you're trying to process and absorb something. You could be someone's being bullheaded here. So someone could have black and white thinking. My way or the highway. Someone's being bullheaded here. Somebody may be talking to somebody, trying to get advice from somebody. You're picking up some kind of vibes. Now, maybe you're trying to process and absorb something, or maybe somebody is trying to process, someone's got black and white thinking. Now respond with grace, or maybe you've been very graceful about something. Knowledge is power. So just set it free. You're picking up some kind of vibes. Okay, it's like you've been trying to be helpful. You've been trying to give. You're picking up some negative vibrations, either from someone else who's being stubborn, being bullheaded. You can just sense it. Now, let's see. What's this vibe that Sagittarius? Well, the vibe is that someone is in it for self-gain, or they're always thinking about themselves, like their self-interest. You're picking up vibes, Sagittarius. It's like whatever is going on, someone is creating an illusion. They're mimicking whatever advice that they got. This is part of their routine. They're in like survival mode or something. Like they're being influenced by someone. And that someone is creating an illusion. I don't know, it's like this, somebody wants you to feel displaced. Somebody wants you to feel like you should almost like beg them. It's like they want you to feel isolated, Sagittarius. something going on. Like, I told you, it's like someone is influencing someone. You're picking up on the vibe of it too. You're picking up on the vibe. Like, you feel the vibe. Now, someone is mimicking. Someone is mimicking here. It's someone trying to change someone's perspective or something like that. Oh my God, trying to create drama here, Sagittarius. They're up to no good. They're up to mischief. It's like you're picking up the vibration of somebody. You are picking up negative energies of the fact that somebody is up to no good. It's almost like somebody is just repeating what somebody else said. It's like, so this person, whoever this is, I'll find out in the tarot, but it's like whoever they're going to for advice is just creating drama. It's like they're mimicking what that other person has told them, the advice they had given them. They're being stubborn, they're being bullheaded. It's black or white, my way, the highway. They're seeing what they want to see, and they're mimicking whatever somebody else has spoken to them. They're just imitating that person. They're acting like that person. It's like whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, it's like monkey see, monkey do. Whatever advice that this person tells them, they reenact it out. They're acting like this person. They're mimicking what this other person has said about you, the vibe you're getting. It's like creating an entire, it's snowballing out of control. It's like, Sagittarius, you're picking up the vibes. It's like they're picking on you. It's like they're picking on you. Like they're ganging up on you. They're picking on you. And you may be distancing yourself from somebody because of it. I think somebody is a little pissed off with you, Sagittarius, because you're doing what you're doing in your life. You are working here. Okay. Patience. No matter what the situation or delay is, just be patient. Don't let them suck you in to getting into an argument, debate, or anything else. Just be patient. It could be because you're learning a new skill. It could be because you're being of service. It could be because you are focused in on your own work. And you're taking responsibility for your own happiness. So they're trying to, someone is creating a distraction. It's like they don't really want you being of service. They want you at their beck and call when they want you. It's like they get pissed off with you when they say jump and you don't jump to their command. Like, you have responsibilities, and each person is responsible for their own happiness. So if they're unhappy, they need to look in the mirror. That's what this is saying. It's almost as if they got a problem with you, like they want to pick your bones. They want to pick on you. They're saying something like it's poking at you, poking at you, poking at you until you respond in a certain way, and then they can turn around and say, "See, they're not really happy." It's like a game that they're playing, and it's more than one. They're going to somebody for advice, and the advice that they're giving this person is this is how to handle it, but it is completely the wrong way to handle it. You've had to be incredibly patient. That's what Spirit is saying. You could have got into a snagglepuss here with these people, but you have decided to not. You've decided to be patient, and you're responsible for your own happiness, and you're taking accountability. And they're almost like trying to set up something so that you are distracted from being of service, because they might be miserable in their own circumstance. This is what this read is. They're up to mischief. Like they're picking on you. The crows are all picking on you here. And they're picking on you perhaps because you're alone. They're picking on you because you don't have a partner, as sad as that is. People are doing this. So if you had a partner, they would not be doing this. They're picking on you because you're alone. They're picking on you because you are by yourself. So for those of you who are in a relationship, that part of the message is not for you. But they're picking on you because you're by yourself. You're an easy target to pick on because you're alone. You don't have like a partner backing you up who will support you and tell these people off, because somebody needs told off here. But you've been very patient, and you're looking at your own happiness. You're looking at your own, you're just working here, Sag. That's all you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong. You're working. You're being of service. And these people are up to mischief. And it's almost like they're trying to distract you from what you're trying to accomplish, because they're not happy. Unhappy people want other people unhappy. It's like they're picking on you because you're alone. Had you had a partner in your life, they would not be picking on you. I'm going to the tarot on this. So someone is like extending, I don't know. They're very accusatory. It's like you feel like you're picking up the vibes of this person. It's a defensive energy, ready to attack, ready to like come back at you every time you say something or open your mouth. It's like somebody just waiting to attack you, no matter what you say or do. I told you. It's like you're picking up the vibes that this is, that they got holding a grudge or resentment or anger. You're just picking up the vibes of somebody. Okay, you are. They're up to mischief. I'm telling you. They're sneaky. They are backstabbing you, Sagittarius. And it's because you don't have a partner. You're alone. You are picking up the vibes. And your that's the truth. It's because you don't have a partner. You might live alone. and you're comfortable and you're celebrating, and it's almost like somebody could be like saying you're foolish. Sagittarius is a fool, or Sagittarius is it's because you're alone, Sag. So it kind of makes you an easy target. You know, this could be a couple doing this. You know, they're coupled, you're single. So they're like full of the reasons as to why you're single, or all the reasons as to why you don't have a partner. Or this is somebody who judging you, Sag. That's the truth. And you're picking up on the vibes. You're heeding the vibes. They talk about your relationships that you've had. And they could be judging you. Well, you must be really, this is arrogance. They're getting haughty. They're getting arrogant here because you're alone. It's because Saggy is alone. And that's the end of the story. I'm sorry, Sag. You're getting picked on because you're alone. It's a lot easier to pick on one than it is two people who are together who would answer back. They'd be a little more cautious to be rude to you or to be arrogant to you or to judge you had you had someone in your life who was defending you and protecting you. That's what it's saying. They're nosy and they're interfering. They want to know all your business, Sagittarius, so that they can make you feel insecure with it. It's like, why do they even want you to be around them if they just want to make you feel insecure about yourself? Why would they want to be around you if they want you to feel insecure? Is it their own insecurities, how they would be, what they would do? I don't know, but that's what the tarot is saying. Accusatory, very defensive. It's like it could be because of your fortune. And they don't want you to get this fortune. They don't, you know, it's almost like a distraction. Trying to distract you by this, you know, make you suffer, make you hurt, make you feel, you know, it's because you are receiving abundance or you are content on your own. Somebody might be like jealous of you. Trying to create some kind of conflict for you, Sag. This is playing a mind game with you. They're playing mind games. This person wants to be the one in charge. They want to be the one that has control of the situation. It's like they're trying to delay something or stop you, trying to distract you somehow, Sag, because you're alone. That's why. Being of service, not bothering anybody. Maybe you're happy alone. I don't know. Maybe you're just happy. Doing whatever you're doing. Being of service here. I'm telling you. And they don't like it. They're gossiping about your fortune, about your job, about your career, about your happiness. They're just gossiping, making fun, poking fun at you because they're jealous. And that is the truth. It's like you could be receiving a lot of abundance. You could be they're up to mischief. It's because of their own insecurities. This could be family. They're causing distrust. Out of their own Nine of Swords, out of their own negative thinking. That's all it is. So it's like whoever they're talking to is making this person mistrust you. Making this person overanalyze, go inside their head, be stressed out. You know what I mean? My way or the highway, being stubborn. They're stubborn. And they're holding some kind of resentment or a grudge. They've been judging you. But it's somebody else who has been judging you, who is putting these thoughts into someone else's head about you so that they judge you. Because they, quite honestly, they're the ones who are feeling insecure. It's weird how that happens. And don't get offended here. Be patient, because a lot of people don't even realize that that's what they're doing. But some do. I mean, this is a mind game going on. And they're causing a shitstorm. And it's like they could be like talking about what you do for your job, talking about what happens when your job fails. They're talking about the worst case scenarios. These are dramatic people who are talking about the worst case scenarios. And it's quite arrogant, actually. They're being arrogant. They might be like, because they're spying. They're like being nosy. They want to know your business. And at the same time, holding back from you, being arrogant. It's a mind game. It's a form of a mind game they're playing. Because anyone genuine would just come straight out and talk to you about whatever issue that they have with you. But they're not doing that. They're keeping it to themselves, but yet sending you negative energy. You are picking up on their vibrations. You're picking up on the vibes. You're like, what the hell? very freaking defensive, okay? And it could be siblings. It could be sibling rivalry that they need to fucking get over. It's because you're abundant, Sagittarius. It's because you're comfortable. It's because you're genuinely feeling happy here. You genuinely are doing well. You're comfortable, Sagittarius. You are taking responsibility for your own happiness. You, for richer or for poor, you are like, I told you, it's baggage. And it could be because you're doing well now and that you've had some come up or a new job or a new business or a revelation or a new idea. Like this is good news for Sagittarius. But you're picking up vibes, man. It's like black or white thinking. Someone's being stubborn. And it's like, I told you, they're sneaky. I'm telling you. They're being very strategic. It's because they're looking for the same amount of respect and they're looking for the same amount. They figured that they should have what you have. It's like this person feels like, I told you, it's ego. They're in their ego. And so it's like hurt people hurting people because I'm feeling hurt. That Sagittarius should feel hurt. How come they're hurt, Sag, because you're getting a victory? They're hurt because you get attention. They're hurt because maybe you purchased a new home, a new vehicle, maybe you're doing well, maybe you're comfortable, you were responsible for your own happiness here, and you're taking the steps required to do that. But it's hurting someone else by you doing that. Your good news actually is hurtful to someone else. So they're pouting. And that's the truth. You're balancing out your life. You're getting justice in your life. And somebody is pissed off with it. I told you. Creating frickin' problems and that's their own inner battle. You're heeding the vibes here, Sag. You are. It's based upon their own fear. Negative thoughts. It's whoever they talk to for advice. It's showing the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So the person that this masculine energy is talking to, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, no. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is talking to a Queen of Swords which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're getting their advice from this person. And whoever the Queen of Swords is threatened by you somehow, is scared, or is talking negatively about you. Repeating things. Keep repeating, mimicking. Making fun of. See, they're married. They're a married couple. But toxic. Because, like, they want to... It's because you're fucking alone. It keeps coming back out because they have... they're in a relationship. Whoever this couple is, they have a relationship, and they talk about you because you're alone. They talk about your relationships. They talk about the people you've been with. It's like mimicking. They say it over and over and over and over and over and over. They're influencing this other masculine because they don't want you in the way. They're manipulative. And so it's turning this other person cold toward you. They could be wishing you stuck, or hoping you get stuck, or wishing ill intent upon you. Yet they want to get together with you. It's almost like they... I don't know if this is self-pity. It's like... feel sorry for me? It's like it could be all about them. Like every situation, every get-together, every time you get together with these people, you end up sad, or you feel like down on yourself. They might say embarrassing things to you, Sag. They might... I don't know, Sag. It's weird energy. Spirit is just telling you they're picking on you because you're alone. Like some people think there's something wrong with you if you're alone. Or that no wonder you're alone because blah, 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 blah. They know all your life story. Yet they don't know jack shit. They're saying these things because of their own insecurities. They could not do what you're doing. So it's easy to criticize somebody who is independent and they're codependent. So criticize the person that is taking accountability for their own happiness, and criticize the person who is doing it alone and has had to do it alone. But criticize them, picking you apart. They're picking on you. They're picking bones, picking at your bones, finding something wrong with you. This has got to be wrong with you. That's got to be wrong with you. This has got to be wrong with you. No, it doesn't have to be that at all. It's just you're taking accountability for your own happiness and trying to make the most of your life while you have it. That's it. So somebody is picking on you because you're alone. They would not do that if you had a partner, who would criticize them back or say something mean to them and put them in their place. It's like, if they can't be proud of you and proud of your accomplishments, Spirit is saying you just be patient and don't allow it to distract you from what you're trying to achieve, because they've got ulterior motives here. And unfortunately, these are people you care about, Sag. You may have to distance yourself. You may have to, yeah. They're saying some bad things about you, Sagittarius. And the things that they're saying bad about you, it's to make you feel guilty. It's to make you feel like you should feel sorry for them, or things are all about them. It should all be for them. But they're not showing you any celebrating of what you're doing in your life. You always have to make them feel good about themselves, but they're not reciprocating it back. It would kill them to do it. So they gossip. It's just a negative mindset, and you're picking up on the vibrations of it, Sagittarius. You're picking up their vibes that they're doing it. So you're already aware of it, or you're getting that discomforting feeling that you know that they're probably doing this. It's a difficult situation because they're actually people that you care about. But you've definitely got to set some boundaries. And because you're setting up some boundaries, then they're crying over spilt milk. And it's their own issue, Sag. It's nothing you're doing wrong. If somebody needs to know that, it's not that you're doing something wrong. It's not you're crazy. You are picking up on those vibrations. You definitely are heeding the vibes. I'm getting the hint, okay? This is uncomfortable. This is awkward. This is... every time it seems to be some kind of issue where you're getting picked on. And you know you're getting picked on. And you've tried to be understanding and patient with it, but it's not going away. So it must be surfacing, or is about to surface. But they're up to mischief. Look, they're picking on you, Sag. You're just sitting by yourself, and there's all these fucking crows picking at your body. I'm telling you, they got self-interest. It's for their own personal gain. Either they're, every time someone does something like that, there's a payoff for them somehow. They're getting paid off somehow. They get a payoff from it. So either then they can claim they're the victim, make other people feel sorry for them, that they gotta go through this experience. There is a payoff. They want to act like the wounded person. They want to act like the wounded one. They want to act like the victim. They want to act like the poor me. Oh my God, this happened to me. This happened to me. Well, they're setting it up. It's like they're setting it up so that they have something to cry about, or something to feel bad about, or something to play the victim about. And you are picking up on the vibes about it. I don't understand it. I mean, you're by yourself, Sag. And you're going to have a grown-ass team of people to pick on you for no real reason. There's no, at least legitimate reason to be doing it. It shows you've been very giving and very generous and very patient. You've been kind, generous. You might just have to let it go and set it free, because you're not going to understand these people. You're not going to understand them. It's their own pattern. It's their own patterns. They're the first to point out yours, but the last to see their own. That's what it's saying, Sag. So somebody needs to hear that. Take care.